Nokia's ailing, Ericsson struggling, and Saab cars now just wreckage. Are any Nordic stocks still a buy? Statoil wrapped up major earnings for the region on Thursday, and even oil isn't a surefire winner. Earnings there down 17%, far more than expected. Nokia's troubles also cast a shadow. Sure, smartphone sales were up over the quarter, but Samsung and Apple remain miles ahead. Ericsson doesn't seem much better, with a big profit miss souring hopes of a turnaround there. But look beyond the high-profile problems and the region starts to look more promising. Swedbank and peers are among the region's most robust banks. Capital ratios are high and business is booming in the Baltic market they dominate. Nordea analyst Magnus Dagel says there's another area that international investors might be overlooking.
One sector that I really like is real estate. It's a kind of small sector, but very interesting. It's benefiting a lot from the low interest rates here in Sweden, and we also see a good economy, so the net letting is actually very good. So the profits in this sector is good. And the valuations are fairly low as well.
Wallenstam and Balder are two stocks he recommends. Both these Swedish real estate companies have relatively high ARM scores of 79 and 73. That's over 100, suggesting upward analyst revisions for these stocks are likely. Starmine also shows their operating margins over the last 5 years have been robust. However, shares in Wallenstam have risen more than 33% in the last 2 years, and Balder an eye-watering 80% increase. So much of the good news may already be priced in. Don't write off all the big manufacturers either. Volvo's stock lost 3/4 of its value during the global financial crisis. But the truck maker beat expectations for the past quarter and said it might hike production. Nordea says emerging market exposure is one thing to keep in mind when assessing such stocks.
3 countries in Europe have really good exposure coming years. That is Finland, Sweden and Germany. They have very good exposure to emerging markets, especially the engineering firms in Sweden have building a very strong track record last 30 years, I think. I mean, Electrolux was for instance, in Brazil for 100 years ago.
The European recovery may remain tentative, but robust home markets and strong brands mean some Nordic champions could be set to bounce back. Angeline Ong for Reuters.